This is Bob Sansevier. I'm here with the Pioneer Press beat reporter for the Vikings, Rick Alonso, and deputy sports editor, John Plume. Rick, 2.5 points, roughly where the odds makers put it. We don't really pay attention to odds, but how do you see this game going? I think that the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl for the NFC. Your thoughts?
I would agree with that. There's so many intriguing matchups in this game. You know, if you look across the board, you have Tony Romo, Brett Favre. You know, the Romo, the kid that idolized Favre growing up. Both of them used to be gunslingers. Now they toned it down this year, set career lows for interceptions. Got the pass rushing outside linebackers of DeMarcus Ware and Anthony Spencer and how they line up with, you know, Bryant McKinney and Phil Lodeholt. That's going to be a huge matchup. But overall, I mean, I think it's going to come down to, can that Dallas defense slow down the Vikings offense? If you've got Brett Favre with the ball in his hands, this is why they signed him. They signed him to perform in the playoffs. So how does he play? I mean, if he has a great game, I think they win.
John, I think the two guys that the Vikings have to stop, they stop and they win, DeMarcus Ware and Miles Austin. They keep Ware off of Favre and they keep Austin from burning deep. They win the game. Your thoughts?
I think Kleinsasser's got to earn his money in this game. They paid him $3 million a year to
plant him right next to Bryant McKinney.
They need him to help block Ware. And the other thing is, I think if Peterson gets 20 to 25 carries, I think the Vikings win the football game.
He does have to step it up more than he has.
Yes.
It's not like he's not trying, but they need more production.
I expect him to have a big day because I think Dallas is a little bit arrogant right now.
Rick, when the game's over, who will be the key player in this game? The player everyone is talking about because he was the difference maker.
Could be Ryan Longwell. I mean, Sean Swisham sucks, you know, so I think that's really going to be the X factor. You know, it could be Ryan Longwell. If this is a close game, I mean, who would you rather have, Longwell or Swisham?
Quicker question. Who's going to be the guy that sets it up for Longwell? Who's going to be the standout offensively or defensively for this team, not considering the kicker?
It could be Adrian Peterson, obviously. I mean, everybody's talking about Favre and
I don't want could be. I want who will. Your guy?
I think Peterson has a big day and they win it.
Favre, big game or just...
Vikings are 5-0 when Peterson gets at least 25 carries this season. Will that happen? Will that be the case this year? We'll just this game.
Let's put it this way. It better be. Rick Alonso, John Plume, this is Bob Sansevier. We'll talk to you next week whether or not the Vikings win or lose.